What's up guys, I'm Nova, and today I'm here to give you a tutorial on how to make a Minecraft server for 1.8 or 1.7.9, depending on what you want. I mean, it'll work for both. For 1.8, it won't give you the items, but it'll allow you to join from a 1.8 client. And there's a whole mess right now with Mojang and Microsoft buying Mojang and stuff, so you can't do anything with servers right now, but I found a Spigot download, which is something that'll allow you to put plugins in. So you normally can't do this, but I found a jar file that allows you to in this little predicament between Mojang and Microsoft, and it's a big mess, but you're not able to actually make a server with plugins. The people that supply the jar file are not allowed to, and it's just, like I said, a whole mess. So I'm going to teach you guys how. So first things first, you're going to go into the description of this video, and you'll see a link to java.com. Now you want to go to, once you're on this website, you're going to want to hit free Java download. You're going to go to see all Java downloads on the bottom here. You're going to click that, and you're going to see Windows Offline 32-bit and Windows Offline 64-bit. So if you know what operating system you have, click it. If you don't know what operating system you have, you're going to want to, for Windows 8, you're going to want to click on the start. It's not really a start, but then you want to go to System. This is going to open Control Panel, System and Security System, and you'll see this. If you're on Windows 7, you'll see almost the same thing as this. To do that from Windows 7, you just right-click on the Start button, or click on the Start button, my bad. And on the side, you'll see Control Panel. From that, you'll see this. You're going to want to hit System and Security. Then you're going to want to hit System. Now you'll have a screen almost identical to this. What you'll see is system type 64-bit, or maybe in your case 32-bit, depending on what you have. So you're going to want to keep this open for later. There's something else that you're going to need on this. What you're going to want to do is minimize it. So depending on what you have, 32-bit or 64-bit, you're going to want to click the one you have, download it, install it, get that running, go through the installation, then you're done with that. So you can X out of that. And what you're going to need to do next is go on to where you want to make the server installation. So I'm going to make it on my desktop. I'm just going to make a new folder. It's going to be on my desktop, and I'm just going to name it server for now. So I'm going to put my server files in here. So what I'm going to do is you're going to go to the link in the description for Spigot. You're going to download it. Then you're going to go to browse to that folder that you've created. And I've just browsed to that. I'm going to save it inside of there. The same thing for this other start bat file. You're going to want to download. You're going to want to go to their server again and save. So basically you're just downloading these two files. Both the links for the downloads will be in the description, and you're going to save them both in the same folder. So now if I go to my desktop, you'll see server there. You see these two files in here. Now what you want to do is click on this, right click, you're going to want to hit edit. Now it might ask you to do this, just hit run. It'll open a text document, Notepad++, whatever you have to edit text documents. What you're going to want to do is, first off, you see this 4G, that's 4 gigabytes of RAM. Now go back to the window that I had you minimize, this window. What you're going to want to do is look for installed memory, and in parentheses RAM, you'll see a number here. In my case, it's 16 gigabytes. In your case, it might be 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 32. Whatever the number is, you're going to want to dedicate a decent amount of RAM to that. 4 gigs for me, no problem. For you guys, for example, if you have 8 gigabytes of RAM, you might want to dedicate 2 to 4. Somewhere around that. It doesn't really matter, but the more you have, the faster it'll be. So 4, it'll be default to 4 in the download, so I'm just going to save that. Make sure you save whatever you have, what you want to do when you have that changed. So I'll just show you guys here for a second. If you want to dedicate, say, 2 gigabytes of RAM, you're going to change that 4 to a 2. You're going to change this 4 to a 2. You're going to want to hit File and Save, and then just X out of that. You're going to want to double click the VAT file. Again, it's going to ask you if you want to run. Just hit Run, and while that's booting up, actually, never mind. You're going to see in this, it'll give you a bunch of junk, basically, saying you have been warned and whatever. That's just a bunch of things saying, like, you're not able to download it, and we don't know how you got it, so If you're doing this some way you're not supposed to, which this is fine, you're not like gonna get anything for this. They're not gonna do anything. I mean, the download's out there somewhere on their server anyways, so it'll say stopping server. So it says failed to load EULA.txt. What that basically means is you have to go into that file and change the false in there to a true. So you're going to want to hit enter, and you can also exit out of this window. You're going to exit out of there. You're going to go to this text document in your server directory. You're going to want to double click it. You see this false? You're going to want to change that to a true. You're going to want to hit file, save. Then you're going to want to X out of that. Then you're going to double click on the start file again, hit run. So there we go. It's going to launch up this. And while I'm waiting for this to launch, I'm going to open up my Minecraft. Now, you guys see I'm on a client when this pops up. If it ever pops up. I'm on a 1.8 client. This also works for 1.7.9. I'm going to hit play. Now, while this server spawn is creating and I'm launching up my Minecraft, you're going to want to open up command prompt. How you do this is on Windows 8, you're going to want to hit run, right click on this, hit run. Then you're going to want to type in CMD into this box and hit the enter button or hit OK. Then you want to type in ipconfig, if I can spell. On the top here, you'll see Ethernet adapter. You're going to want to look under the IPv4 address. It says 192.168.0.8. Whatever that number is right there, that's what you're going to want to enter when you try to join your Minecraft server that you've now created. And as you guys see, it says done 2.1 whatever seconds. Type help or question mark. You can type help to see all the commands you can get. In console, all you have to do is type in, like, well, you can type in the command without doing a slash, so you're going to want to do, like, for example, say hi. And in game to do that, all you have to do is do /say space hi, and you don't have to do, you can type any command that you can type in game, but you can type it in here without a slash. I mean, you can't do it with a slash, so just keep that in mind. If you want to look up online how to use these commands and stuff, if I didn't explain it like easy enough, you're going to want to do that. But you're going to come down to multiplayer. You're going to want to hit add server. And now whatever it says under the IPv4 address, it's kind of hard for you guys to see, but it says 192.168.0.8. Yours might be different. It probably is different. You're going to want to take that number that it gives you, and you're going to want to type it identical. So 192.168.0.8. Now I hit done, and there's my Minecraft server right there. And you want to join, and as you see, after we log on, I am now on the server. It says I joined, and that's my LAN IP, so you guys can't do anything dumb. It won't say my real IP. Logged in with an ID at so-and-so world. Okay, so I'm in the server. I type in hi. It pops up in console. Now I do the say, like I did before. Say space hi. I enter it. Works in the server. Now, to make this an online server for people like your friends or so to join it, you're going to want to port forward to the last digit of the IP4. So 192.168.0 and then that's the number. So you go into your you go into your router, you go under port forward, and you just want to use that number and then port forward the port 25565. If I'm not making this clear enough, because I know I just explained that really fast and it was a filthy explanation, you can look up tutorials on how to port forward for Minecraft server specifically and for your specific router. So now you can X out of this, you can X out of command prompt, you can X out of Minecraft, you can stop the server. I mean, you now have the server. You type in stop to stop the server into the console. You hit any key to continue. To launch it back up, all you do is hit server, go into your server directory, and just double click start, hit run. It'll automatically run your server. You just join the same way I taught you guys. Now, like I said, you can look up a tutorial on how to port forward, but that's basically it. I mean, there's nothing else to it. To get plugins, all you're going to want to do is go into this folder, plugins, right here in the directory. It'll create. Go to plugins, you go online. I'm just gonna do a quick tutorial here on how to make how to find a plugin. I'll do essentials. So essentials download. I already looked this up earlier today, so this is not. You're gonna want to make sure you find the right download though. This is the right download. So right here, you're gonna want to download the plugin you want and for the current version of your server that you want. So desktop, you're gonna want to save it, servers, plugins, and save. Now keep in mind this is a zip file, so this isn't gonna work. You're gonna want to only use jar files in this. So I'm just gonna put essentials.jar, jar, chat, protect. No, I'm not gonna put protect and spawn. So I just now put, what just happened? I just now put essentials chat, essentials, and essentials spawn in there. So that's basically how you install plugins in there. You can delete this zip file. All you need in here is the jar files. They will create folders. I'll show you in a second. You can double click start. You can run it. And just wait for this to boot up. But when you create it, it will put folders in here with like essentials. It'll create an essentials folder that'll hold all the data for the plugin, and plus you can type in essentials like commands in this part over here. So I'm just gonna wait for this to serve it up. There we go. So you see this created a essentials folder. This holds all your data like warps, items, config.yml. Every plugin will do that. There might be a few that don't, that just serve command purposes, but that's basically it, guys. So just to show you that that worked, those plugins work, I'm gonna type in essentials, and it says okay, invalid. So help. Okay, question mark. Now TPA, that's only with essentials. TP all, like these are all essentials commands, like speed, for instance. I'm pretty sure that's it. Power tool, nickname, mute, MOTD. I mean, there's a whole bunch of commands, as you guys see. I'm just scrolling through some of them. Most of them are in game. You can only do like most in game, but that's basically it to stop the server. You're gonna make sure when you close out the server that you save it. You do that by save -all. It'll save everything, but when you stop the server, it'll automatically force it to save. You don't necessarily want to X out of the console. You just want to type in stop, save all necessarily before it, just in case it crashes while you're stopping the server. But you're basically set, guys. I mean, that's how you create the server. You just, if you want your friends to join, like I said, look up that tutorial on how to port forward. You give your friends your IP, and all you have to do to get your IP is go in to type into Google what's my IP. As soon as you hit enter, it'll give you your IP somewhere around here in Google. It'll in big letters or numbers, my bad, and that's what you want to get your give your friends. I'm not going to do it because it'll pop up with my IP and then I'll have to edit the video, but that's how you do it, guys. If you want to see more tutorials like this, please like the video, subscribe for content I put out, and I hope you guys have a good day. See you.